Do you know what your debt-to-income ratio is and why it's important? This fundamental financial indicator serves as a weighing scale, balancing your debt against your gross income. It's like a financial health checkup, revealing how heavily debt loads bear down on your income. This ratio is crucial in guiding your financial decisions, whether you're considering a new car, planning to buy a house, or contemplating a major purchase. Lenders, too, keep a keen eye on this figure. It, along with your credit score, plays a pivotal role in determining whether you qualify for a loan and what the terms of that loan might be. In essence, your debt-to-income ratio is more than just a number. It's a snapshot of your financial landscape, a compass guiding your financial journey. So how do we calculate this important financial metric? Let's dive right in. To start, we need to understand the elements of the debt-to-income ratio. Firstly, let's focus on the debt side of the equation. You'll want to tally up all your recurring monthly debts, but remember, we're excluding your mortgage for this step. What should be included then? Well, we're talking about your auto loans, student loans, minimum credit card payments, child support and alimony, and any other regular debt obligations you might have. It's crucial to be thorough here. Every dollar that goes towards servicing your debt will play a part in calculating your debt-to-income ratio. Once you've got a handle on your monthly debt obligations, it's time to shift our attention to the income side of things. We're looking for your gross monthly income. That's your income before taxes and other deductions. It's not just about wages and salaries, though. You should also include tips and bonuses, pension payments, social security, child support and alimony received, and any other additional income sources you may have. The more comprehensive you are, the more accurate your debt-to-income ratio will be. Now you might be wondering, why do we need all this information? Well, your debt-to-income ratio is a fundamental financial indicator. It weighs your debt load against your gross income, providing a snapshot of your financial health. It's a number that lenders pay close attention to when considering you for a loan. Understanding how to calculate your debt-to-income ratio allows you to see your financial situation from a lender's perspective. It can help you make informed decisions about taking on new debt and managing your existing debt. It's not just about whether you can afford the monthly repayments. It's about whether those repayments are sustainable given your overall financial picture. So now that you've got all your recurring monthly debts tallied up and your gross monthly income calculated, you're ready for the next step. With these numbers in hand, we can proceed to the actual calculation. Now that we have our numbers, let's crunch them. We're diving into the nitty-gritty of calculating our debt-to-income ratio, or DTI. Remember, your DTI is a simple but powerful index that measures your total monthly debt against your gross monthly income. Let's break it down step by step. Our first task is to divide our total monthly debt by our gross monthly income. This operation will give us a decimal. It's a straightforward division, but it's crucial to get it right. Are you with me so far? Good, now that we have this decimal, we want to make it a bit more understandable. To do this, we convert it into a percentage. How? Just multiply the decimal by 100. Let's put this into a formula for simplicity. Your DTI is equal to your total monthly debt divided by your gross monthly income, all multiplied by 100. In a mathematical shorthand, DTI equals total monthly debt divided by gross monthly income times 100. It's as simple as that. This percentage is your DTI. It's a vital figure because it has a significant impact on your financial decisions and possibilities. Lenders, for example, use this ratio to assess your ability to manage and repay borrowed funds. It's important to note that this ratio isn't just about how much you owe, but also about how much you earn. If you can increase your income or decrease your debt, your DTI will improve. This could widen your financial options and potentially even lower your interest rates. To sum up, your DTI is a simple calculation with significant implications. By dividing your total monthly debt by your gross monthly income and converting the result into a percentage, you get a clear picture of your financial standing. So, we have our debt-to-income ratio. But what does it mean? Well, stick around and we'll dissect that in the next segment. Understanding your debt-to-income ratio is essential in managing your finances. This crucial financial indicator measures the balance between your income and your debt. Your debt-to-income ratio, coupled with your credit score, is a critical factor when seeking a loan. Why so? Lenders use it to gauge your ability to manage monthly payments and repay borrowed money. Now let's delve into how this ratio influences major financial decisions. Consider you're planning to make a significant purchase, say a new house or a car. You'd want to evaluate how this purchase will affect your debt-to-income ratio. Lenders will undoubtedly do the same. They are keen to understand how much of your income will be tied up in debt payments. If a large portion of your income is already committed to debt, lenders may view you as a high-risk borrower. This could make it difficult for you to secure a loan or could lead to higher interest rates. To get a sense of how a potential purchase could impact your debt-to-income ratio, you can use online calculators. These tools can help estimate potential monthly mortgage or auto loan payments. By comparing your debt-to-income ratio before and after the proposed purchase, you gain insight into whether the purchase is financially viable at the moment. But what's a good debt-to-income ratio? Most lenders prefer a ratio under 36%. Within this, no more than 28% should be dedicated to servicing mortgage debt. If you're aiming to secure a qualified mortgage, your debt-to-income ratio should ideally not exceed 43%. These percentages aren't arbitrary. They're based on historical data showing that borrowers with a higher debt-to-income ratio are more likely to struggle with repayments. So keeping your ratio within these bounds increases your chances of loan approval and favorable terms. To better understand this, let's walk through an example. By applying these principles to a real-world scenario, you'll appreciate the importance of maintaining a healthy debt-to-income ratio. This knowledge will empower you to make informed financial decisions, manage your debt effectively, and maintain financial stability. Meet Jamie, a hypothetical individual whose finances we'll analyze. Jamie carries a few monthly debts including a $1,200 auto loan, a $300 student loan, a $150 minimum credit card payment, and $400 in other commitments. This totals to a recurring monthly debt of $2,050. Jamie also has a couple of income sources. His primary job brings in $3,500 a month, while a part-time gig supplements his earnings with an additional $1,800. This gives him a gross monthly income of $5,300. To calculate Jamie's debt-to-income ratio, we divide his total monthly debt by his gross monthly income. That's $2,050 divided by $5,300, which gives us a decimal of 0.386. Multiplying this by 100, we find Jamie's debt-to-income ratio is 38.6%. Now let's say Jamie decides to make some changes. He pays off his student loan and auto loan, which reduces his total monthly debt to $700. His income remains constant at $5,300 a month. When we do the math again, we divide $700 by $5,300, which gives us a decimal of 0.132. Multiplying this by 100, we find that Jamie's new debt-to-income ratio is 13.2%. That's quite the drop, isn't it? And it shows how changes in your financial situation, whether it's paying off debt or increasing your income, can significantly affect your debt-to-income ratio. Remember, a lower ratio is generally better, as it indicates you have a good balance between debt and income. It also makes you more attractive to lenders, who see a lower ratio as a sign of financial stability. As you can see, understanding and managing your debt-to-income ratio can significantly impact your financial decisions. So, we've covered quite a bit about the debt-to-income ratio. We've learned that this fundamental financial ratio is a measure of your debt load relative to your gross income. It's calculated by summing up all your recurring monthly debts, excluding your mortgage, and dividing this by your gross monthly income. The result is then multiplied by 100 to express your DTI as a percentage. This ratio, in conjunction with your credit score, plays a pivotal role when seeking a loan. Before making big-ticket purchases like a new house or car, it's crucial to consider their impact on your DTI. We also explored an example, Jamie's scenario, to illustrate how the calculation works in real life and how changes in debt or income can significantly impact the ratio. Armed with this knowledge, you're better equipped to manage your finances and make informed decisions. Remember, a balanced debt-to-income ratio is key to financial stability.